Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing Propagandacast with me, host Imperial Lane, the one and only Master Propaganda Hero of Sight, Defender of the Fatherland, off here to a 1v1 on Twin Beaches. In the south, it is the reddest of RedxWings. RedxWings, yes indeed. The USF fighting for freedom and democracy. Liberty here with a triple scout engineer opening here. Fighting for the 1st Infantry Division. Task here clearing out this beach area of German forces commanded by Caosak of the 44th Reichsgrenadier Division Hoch- und Deutschmaster here with a triple pioneer start. So we're off to the races here. Should be a interesting and certainly not quite usual match here as we get into it. As always, big hearty thanks to my Patreon supporters for the continued generous and wondrous support with the Propagandacast, and a big thanks to those who keep commenting and liking my videos. Helps out immensely with the YouTube algorithms. Scouts from Norfolk here, and there go Armour with the sword use here for RedxWings. So a strategy focused clearly on just a lot of aggressive map control here, and I imagine just hoping for this sword use to clear out the German troops from response. Of course, similarly we get Caosak with Triple Pioneers, because again in particular on Twin Beaches versus the Americans, you also want a lot of like map control, and so you just want a lot of pioneers. First Grenadier squad as well here for Caosak, move towards Mount Bacon where the scouts have already set foot. Second assault unit squad ready here for RedxWings, and of course the triple scout is not just a lot of fuel, it can also be a lot of munitions, so he's probably also hoping just to get those assault units equipped with the flamethrowers as fast as possible. Scouts being hunted down here by German troops. RedxWings here clearly using this bait to allow the assault units to close in here. It's a bit of a, you know, rough and tumble tactic, can work out. The opponent isn't quite paying attention, but if it backfires, I mean, you know, things are going to not be so well for. But here in this case, Caosak, though, was too focused on the scouts home to get the wipe here, and things worked out for RedxWings. Infantry support center here, Pioneers taking a loss. Grenadiers closing out as these assault units moving in there with the M3 grease guns. The second Grenadier squad is arrived here for Caosak. Keeps pushing in here. Note he's sort of moving a bit back, then stopping to get a few shots, then pulling back again there. It's a bit tricky there. But now, of course, with the single unit squad arriving, the engagement of RedxWings is quickly turning aggressively. Pair ship, and he withdraws the assault engineers before they commit to their final assault. And we got a weapon spot as well here for RedxWings. Could be half-tracks being planned here, we'll have to see. South side scouts push back. There's definitely, as mentioned in some previous episodes, been an increase in half-tracks here out of the Americans. Scouts by that western victory point. Pioneers flanking in here. A lot of aggression up here. And then the south side, not too much action. Very common here for Twin Beaches. Most players prefer fighting the north side, whereas the south is typically not seen as favourable, in part due to the cut-off points here and the not so great set of them. Third Grenadiers for Caosak. No MG42s whatsoever. Could be he's going to go for one down the road. It could also be just isn't keen on going them versus the Americans, particularly with the assault engineers, since the assault engineers do have access to satchel charges, meaning like, you know, one good flank and he could lose a machine gun team on the double. Meanwhile, Scout taking the fuel point there. Caosak going for the southern fuel point and returning against RedxWings. This definitely means RedxWings could be establishing fuel dominance. We get the M3 half-track on the way there. Likely to be upgraded with the M6 to the M16. Which is the anti-aircraft version with the M45 Maxim mount, which is apparently its name, if I remember correctly, that particular mount they have there on the back of it. Which could also just be placed, you know, similar to the say a flat feeling, something that just be, you know, towed around and fired from, you know, more ground static position. Fun fact. Could also be acting to go for a mechanized infantry, but no, RedxWings is not a mechanized infantry player. Then again, the Americans really weren't like, you know, mechanized infantry tactics like the Germans were, in fact. Oh, good mine here by Caosak. Probably wasn't expecting that, though. But it does slow down a bit here, means he has to withdraw the assault to fix that. Officers' quarters up there for Caosak, so heavy tier 1. But he will need to counter that. He could go for Luftwaffe, of course, calling the LG-40, except he does not have the munitions. So what are Caosak's options then? I mean, Panzergrenadier coming into the Pack 40 once he gets the fuel. Of course, again, the harassment makes it a bit tougher here. I suppose, I mean, that's really his best option, really. It's now going Luftwaffe and, you know, some Jaegers with the Panzerstrike, but again, munitions, or the 221 into the Panzerbüchse. Again, munitions, but also fuel. So, no matter what here, right now, the situation for Caosak is a bit awkward here, as RedxWings is hard at work fixing up the M16 here. Medic station there. So Caosak can go for the Panzer Grenadier Company now. He's also laying down... Oh, going for flamethrowers there. The Flammenwerfer.
Commander, it's done.
Where's he at?
So M16 on the move now that the engine has been fixed up. And of course, the gun has been mounted. Charging right and catching the Grenadiers and the Pioneers here. Unleashing a heavy amount of lead there. Captain forced out to withdraw, of course, thanks to the flamethrower, keeping the Grenadiers close. They can merge for the flamethrower team. Very much classic CoH3, except for the Soviets, for those who remember that particular tactic.
Territory point is no longer under
There you go,
control.
Panzer Grenadier for Caosak. We will very likely be seeing a Pack 4 here to help counter the M16. Up north here, Scouts pursuing the Pioneers, pushing them off the field point there. Overall, things are stabilizing a bit more here for Caosak. RedxWings didn't quite have full success here with the initial triple Scout Engineers opening. He was able to slow down Caosak's response to the M16. So what will RedxWings go for next is, of course, the big question. Okay, we got his survival training already to make both his scouts and his assault units tougher. Definitely not a bad upgrade. Particularly, we do have a lot of, well, fairly squishy units. And there you go. Oh, actually, I was about to go for the Pack 40, but Caosak instead is going for the half-track, likely a Stummel. So then head back here at the M16 there. Not an entirely terrible idea, but it's a bit more risky there. Because it requires the M16 to instill for the Stummels to score those hits in the right position, do the full damage. Whereas the M16 can just shred the Stummel. He can just easily fire on the move here. So if he's going for the Stummel, I do have to say that is a bit of a tall order there out of Caosak. We'll have to see all the way. Yeah, it's the Stummel there. He is going to use the Stummel here to try and counter the M16. No packs for Caosak, it seems. At least not now. And there he goes. Hortney's charging the flamethrowers. Half tracks and calls the Grenadiers there. In the south here, Grenadiers forced off. Trying to buy as much time here in the field point, obviously, but can only buy so much time when the M16 is there. Jason got a 30 cal team to further provide firepower there for RedxWings. Mines going off. Half check moving forwards. Almost got that Stummel upgrade ready. I mean, I imagine here RedxWings is anticipating it, so he's clearly playing a slightly high stakes game here. Strength and steel for RedxWings. Back there, Stummel withdrawn. We got the Zucker teams. And now we do get the Pack 40 there for Caosak, the Panzer Abwehrkanone 40. Zucker team there, 1/3 the way done here for RedxWings, almost half. Way done, and we got Panzer Gunners, but we even got more assault units here at RedxWings. But still no battle group for Caosak. He continues to hold back, to bide his time, to plot his plans, to hatch his schemes. Like a sinister goose, lurking in the shadows. Anyways, Pack 40 ready there for Caosak. Finally, he's got his entertainment ready here to match American mechanization. Stummel shoots it again, not doing too much damage. He needs to like land the shot almost directly on top of the Stummel. If it doesn't do that, it ends up doing very little damage. Panzer Gunner is almost enough for Caosak, noting he could of course transfer out some of his regular Grenadiers here, but yeah, he'll do that unless he's really forced to, which would happen there. Got officers' quarters, thumbs up. A bit further south here, things not looking great for Caosak. His assault is falling flat in the face of RedxWings' stalwart firepower. And further south, we got another threat here for RedxWings as he's focusing too much, or Caosak is focusing too much on the north side of the map, and RedxWings is just exploiting that. So that means RedxWings wants looking to gain a field advantage of his opponent. But the officer's quarters is right around the corner. Panzer Gun is pushing forwards. Assault rifles blazing. M16 firing away there. And we got advanced logistics. From there, getting hammered there. Got Pack 4 ready. Scores a great hit on the M16. And note the quick response here, both in popping their veterans one ability to get it out fast, but also ordering a total fire, so it doesn't get away its position in the fog of war to the anti-tank gun by accident. Thumbs up, that's RedxWings. Very solid responses there in both cases. Fresh German assault to the south here, though bit limited in scope due to just being mostly pioneers with some grenadiers backing them up. He's going to need more firepower here. North here, bit of skirmishing on there between the assault units and the grenadiers. That should theoretically be a win for the grenadiers, at least if the assault units stay where they are. And even if they try to close in, that may not work out too well. Yeah, RedxWings continues to exert just strong map control and continuing to mess up the situation resource-wise for Caosak. Which, of course, is typically one of the key things you're looking to do in any, like, 1v1 match of Co. Is trying to, like, you know, mess with the opponent's fuel income. That, like, you know, putting your own economy at risk or losing too many units. Almost getting this on units here, but they slip past the reach of the Sturmgewehr 44. M16 in dire need of repairs, though, of course, having several assault unit squads, RedxWings won't have much issue repairing it swiftly.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it. Ready for duty.
Nice shooting there. Ooh, scouting here. Bad exit strategy here by RedxWings. Good chance of wipe here unless he gets very lucky. Which he did. Even with the survival training here in this case, you can't survive the Sturmgewehr. Nice shooting there, Helmut. Danke. I learned it on Season Front. Really? Nein, I've never been there. But I met a guy who claimed to be in it. Like a training camp. There you go, Caosak with a Panzer Company. Still no battle group. Scots hardy for RedxWings. Very much back again in meta. There was this brief period where they just weren't, but now they are back in style. Got a bunker brother for Caosak, providing with healing and cached recovery. Far up north here, Grenadiers being pushed back with M16. So, Caosak, of course, due to the fuel economy situation, won't be able to say immediately push for Panzer IV. Of course, well, obviously doesn't just go for a Sturm Panzer IV anyways. And again, RedxWings just going straight for the fuel points, laying down mines. Panzer Company ready, and still no battle group though for Caosak. He continues to bide his time and not reveal what he's plotting there, or perhaps he just isn't plotting anything. Dirty Cal there, in a bit of a tough spot, but there goes Scott joining in. Got two 75mm cannons just firing across this small parking lot here. German force being caught there. M16 within supporting an assault there on Mount Bacon once more. And Caosak is once more struggling a bit, I think, to make any larger impact here. The grenadiers at this point really should be transferred up for some Panzer Grenadiers, I think, or he should consider, at least some of them, was, you know, start considering maybe some Starstorm. He just needs a bit more offensive infantry elements to really hit back here at RedxWings. But alas, we just aren't seeing it. In south here, the pioneers catching the scout teams. And there you go, M16 to hit by the Pack 40 and the blinding shot here. No, didn't go for it. Wow. Also, that been RedxWings, he definitely would have gone for it.
A fuel point is being lost.
Got 354 to 436. We got another bazooka team out of RedxWings. Possibly in anticipation of enemy armor, or possibly because he just really wants to see that Stummel burn. Both of which I'd say are very viable options. Tony's closing in, supported by the captain. Fired for the fuel plant, grenades being chucked. Oh! Did not dodge that one, still avoided a wipe. That's pretty lucky there for RedxWings. Too fun here, 30 cal getting flanked. Mines exploding, slowing down there. Caosak's infantry advances. There go 30 cal on the wrong side of the heavy cover. Could get grenaded. Nope.
They've captured a victory point.
Guess there wasn't enough range. More stone fire here. Bazooka team could get knocked out. Oh well, RedxWings fortune once more. Keep it playing. Oh, he did get one. Him dropping the bazooka. Fighting up north continues to rage. In the south, Scott is, M16 is dealing with some German sneaky folk there. And Caosak is starting to feel a lot of manpower here. Clearly he wants to call in some kind of like, you know, armored element. But whether it's dependable, the Sturmpanzer 4 is of course the big question. In the south here, Scout sitting on M16 continues to drive ahead even as the enemies behind them. Oh, and it hits a mine-damaged engine. But Caosak, of course, has no way to exploit this, so the M16 should be able to escape here. He may try and take it out with the Stummel. Racing forwards. He can definitely go for both Sturmpanzer and Panther 4. He does go for the Panther 4. Thumbs up to Caosak there. 16 there, wreaking havoc. He's trying to. Got it! There you go. This time he actually landed a shot with it and knocked it out. And gains an ace Stummel in the progress. Thumbs up. Meanwhile, not only is Caosak going for the Panther 4, he's also going for the Starstorm. But what he's not going for still is a battle group. Stummel here, of course, continues to be an excellent kit in the Wehrmacht's tool kit. Some piece of kit there. And again, you'll notice a lot of, like, you know, higher rank Wehrmacht players will typically go for Stummel there, just like provide that, you know, highly mobile artillery support that can deploy smoke. And even, like, you know, get missed with light vehicles and armor, so definitely a unit I can recommend. Definitely gives the Wehrmacht that bit of an extra edge here in the early mid-game. And even late game, as we've seen in previous matches with RedxWings, it can be quite handy. Panther 4, they're pulling ahead here for Caosak. Starstorm following up. In the south here, Grenadiers pushing back the 30 cal. We got another one all the way there for RedxWings, interestingly enough.
They pushed us off a sector.
Battlefield once more shifting rather aggressively. And we got the Panzer officers' quarters now for Caosak as well there. I mean, he's kind of like almost every single one of the upgrades there.
HMG team deploying.
Except for the Luftwaffe company, and that is in large part because, well, he doesn't have it.
Victory point now under enemy control.
Panther 4 still moving ahead here. In the south, the Grenadiers being attacked here, larger mixed force there for RedxWings and the 1st Infantry Division.
We have 300 points. Confirmed.
30 cal there, spotted in trouble. As for RedxWings, we're not really seeing any signs of, like, upgrades out of his base. Like, get it like a tank dep up by now. Though he probably wouldn't be able to push for like a Sherman easily. Could be, of course, he wants to go for the call-in version, but at the same time, that's going to be a lot more command points by the time you may have those. Caosak could have more tanks in the field, in which case the Easy-8 might have a bit of an uphill fight. But nope, we got another bazooka team here for RedxWings. And the bazooka team there, oh, scout team goes down, even just the one scout team. And the remaining one he has is effectively also pulling bazooka team duties. We got another bazooka there, by the way. In the south, we're fighting continues to intensify. We could see in the Sorting squad wiped out here by the Starstorm Stummel combo, and no save by the 30 cal. What a save there by RedxWings. That was exceptionally close there. Would have been a great wipe there from Caosak had he been able to achieve it. Panther 4, they're being slowly repaired. Back at Caosak's base, a fresh wave of troops are out there. Plenty of Grenadiers supported by the Pioneer. The south is Scott on the move. Up north, 30 cal going for the hill. Grenadiers once more exposed out in the open. Ish. But still not battle group for Caosak. At this point, it's probably going to be either Mechanized for a Panther or the Breakthrough for a Tiger tank.
Sector claimed by the enemy.
Or he's just trying to play without a battle at all. More Starstorm for Caosak though. Oh, cancels them. Maybe realizing you can go for a Panther 4 now. Of course, we might be even setting up for the Sturmpanzer here. Could even be planning a Panther, I suppose. Who knows? Bazooka team's on the move here, going to flank that Sturm with their Grenadiers, pushing south support of the Pioneers. And there you go, full bazooka volley there, almost taking out the Sturmer there. An incredibly close call there for Caosak. Sturmer got it narrowly edged out there and avoided total annihilation.
They've taken our victory point.
240 versus 420. Quite the gap there between the two sides. RedxWings definitely needs to catch up there soon. And there you go. Pack scores a great hit. We got a Morton after Caosak. Bit more light artillery, though less self-propelled than the medium. Sturm piece, and we get a Sturmpanzer here for Caosak. Still no battle group, though. I mean, we are 20 minutes of the game, and there's still been no sign of battle group. Not entirely sure what Caosak could be planning at this stage. Definitely not something I'd recommend. And while I certainly don't think you have to like pick a battle group right away, I feel like there's this typical like point where like at 20 minutes you haven't picked a battle group, that you're not really getting much at that stage from just waiting and holding out.
The upgrade's here, sir. On it. Engaging frontline elements.
Strain to mine.
Reports of enemy movement near
And then goes Sturmpanzer here ready. Is getting pummeled. We got 11 command points for Caosak, and he just hasn't done much with the mortar there. Actually, he's spotted here by the captain. Getting blast and bazooka teams moving forward there in one larger formation here. Getting hammered though by the Sturmland and the Panther 4, almost taken out there. Meanwhile up north, fighting intensifies as the 1st Infantry Division. Able company keeps pushing ahead here despite the casualties and the horrors. And there you go. We got Caosak launching a flank swing through the southern half of the hill here, getting past RedxWings' main line and going for a possible decapitation strike against his main force here. Decapitation, you know, dismemberment cut, I suppose. I think a decapitation strike in a game like Companies would be, well, a bit difficult to achieve. But the force here out of Caosak compared to RedxWings, who is definitely suffering losses. And he's struggling to build up there. Does look like he's going to go for the call-in easy here. Red pit in a can, if you will.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Definitely get some players to insist on that. Typically they're behind, but RedxWings never really been behind, so I'm not entirely sure why you go for it here. Particularly could like say, you know, just go for the tank depot and get, you know, War Machine to get out discounted EC8s. I think that would serve RedxWings a lot better here and be more long-term feasible versus Caosak.
We have a large amount of command points available.
7 command points here for RedxWings, even as Caosak is now at 12. And there you go. Blinding shot. Scott Crow there is definitely not having a great time. And the inside is just practically cooking there. Panther 4 trying to deal with the bazooka team. Other bazooka teams are bunching up here. Grenades being chucked, and there is plenty of grenades that are being lobbed right at them. In the south, scout bazooka team there trying to make their way around here. Sturm Panther 4 going for deep flank here. Catching their RedxWings in a decidedly nasty position here. Almost got the captain. Almost got the Scott too, but we got a wall of bazooka fire here, which could take out Caosak's Panther 4, and down it goes. Massive blow. I mean, if he'd gone for Mechanized, he could have popped smoke and maybe saved the Panther 4 there, but for whatever reasons, that did not happen. There we go, salvage charges galore here. Caosak further compounding his mistake there, allowing the bazooka teams to close in. Because in most cases you can definitely expect players to go for that satchel charge ability there on the bazooka teams. And with that, Caosak has lost not just his Panther 4, but his Sturm Panther 4. Now those are pretty heavy losses to lose in such short succession. And now, to add insult to injury, RedxWings is going here for the Sherman EC8. Of course, Caosak does at least enough time to respond and cancel the Sturmpanzer 4. That window is closing here, so of course, I'm seeing how Caosak responds. When he could be, just decides not to cancel it at all, just keeps going for it. Again, at this point, he's going to have very little time to respond to the EC8 here. There we go. Does he respond here in time? Hard to say. I think the answer is no, but who knows again, maybe just decided to go for it on purpose. But either way, he now faces off against Brad Pitt. Just a single tank gun and the Sturmpanzer 4. EC8 rolling ahead here. Adding the 50 cal to the process.
We have vehicles ready to be dispatched to the front.
Still no battle group for Caosak. He's slowly approaching the 30-minute mark, and Caosak is still yet to pick a battle group. At this point, it could be Luftwaffe, not just for cheap reinforcement, but also simply put loiter. I'll have to see though, but I would like for him to pick a battle group. Southeast here, scouts continue to press forwards. As RedxWings once more, or Caosak, I mean, once more focus in the center of the map here. North, sort of new sync up at that big checkpoint there. You got 150 to 389. There you go. Flanking the Scot with the Sturm, getting off a blinding shot. We got the EC8 there, going for a nasty hit here against Caosak's forces. German forces though caught in a bit of a deadly crossfire there. EC8's force back, having taken a lot of damage to the Pack 40 further here in the east. Grenadiers counter-attacking. Caosak's finally putting a stop here to RedxWings raiding here by the beaches. Almost had the Scot there too. RedxWings, as always, pushing his luck there. Going for the Stummel with this bazooka team, but they are definitely cut to ribbons here. And we got a South Charge in the mortar. Oh boy! And he gets it! What a flank there to RedxWings. 2 thumbs up. That was a great use of the train there to catch his opponent off guard. Well done. And the Scot finally went down there. Somewhat undercutting the otherwise nice satchel flank there. Setting up for another EC8. I mean, he's definitely got the fuel for a few more. As for Caosak, I mean, we're just seeing him still not pick anything. He's got 19 command points. At this point, he could like pick whatever he wants and then just select every ability. I think. Except, oh, scout team went down, bazooka drop. There's actually the last scout team there. RedxWings had of that. A-stars from there, need to be a bit careful that EC8 about. 133 to 378. There you go. Sturm still hard at work here. And the SWAT new team expires in the face of the German Reich. As he continues to hold another assault here. Even as his men are dying, RedxWings coldly orders them forwards. In the name of democracy and liberty. Sweet freedom. Captain there dashing in against the Stummel. And another South Charge there. Stummel crew definitely having a time. That is great. Oh my god, Jürgen, are you alright? Where are we? Ah, scheiße, not again. Panzer 4 there for Caosak. Still no battle groups. In the south here we got the EC8 versus the Grenadiers, supported by the bazooka teams. North here going for the assault units here. Achieving a bit of veterancy there. 116 versus 378. Sneaking ahead here with the EC8. 116 versus 378. EC8 roaming about here freely, but not a lot of counters there from Caosak to really hold it. His Panther 4 is almost ready. Still not 10 focus on the Panther or a Tiger tank. A Panther would certainly be the more economically viable option, at least in short term. Bazooka team's rushing for the hill. And forming forwards. Plenty of mission being flooded here by Caosak. I mean, he could be laying down plenty of mines since he does have all three of his pioneer squads still alive. Meanwhile, RedxWings calling in more EC8s, more Brad Pitt power.
Enemy activity near our munitions point.
Almost at the machine crew there. Taking easy northwards here. And there goes Sturmler's about to get hunted down here with the ECA. Blinding shot here. Should be able to save it though. Nice work there by Caosak. Southeast here continues to pressure ahead. 106 with 378. 105. Fresh road troops here charging in there. RedxWings once more on the offensive, on the assault. We can see the Panther taking heavy damage from the bazookas, who clearly have been upgraded there to do more damage. Sending in your Panther 4 unsupported against that is definitely far from ideal. In the southeast flanking, it does hit a mine, but with only a single Pack 40, which is not unsupported. That's likely not going to matter too much. And meanwhile, second EC diving in as well here. We could see the Stummel going down, but no, the EC keeps turning around so fast it can't actually score a hit here. Saddle charge on the Sturm Panzer. It's turning into complete mess here. Caosak is taking immense amounts of damage. The losses are piling up. We could see a second Sturm Panzer get knocked out here, as RedxWings just keeps attacking ruthlessly from all sides, all angles. EC8s are both withdrawing with engine damage, and then some. Another Pack 40 for Caosak. And there we go. Scores hit with a Pilfer Pack 40 against that Sturmpanzer. Not enough to finish it off, but certainly enough, I think, to keep Caosak a bit more cautious. Dirty Caosak up here, catching the Grenadiers. He's trying to, but that attempt is so far not going as smoothly there as I imagine RedxWings would have preferred. 74 between 78. German assault troops continue to push ahead here. Assault needs counter-attack in support of bazookas. Caosak still without a battle group. Seems at this point is a very distinct choice to just not pick it. Again, I mean, you do see some players doing that from time to time. They'll just not pick a battle group for whatever reason. South charge here, deny the anti-tank gun. Smooth move out of RedxWings. And there you go, 30 cal siege by Deutschland. But certainly not picking a battle group is certainly not something I'd recommend to anyone. If you absolutely want to, obviously it can't stop you. DC continues to withdraw their engine fuming, belching out large volumes of black smoke. We got here Caosak descending upon it. Sensing easy prey, he goes all in, but he's paying already high price as Brad Pitt here has only no intention of going down easily. Up north, meanwhile, we got pioneers in deep trouble with the assault units and the EC8 here. One squad wipe, we could see another wipe here against Caosak. Almost had it, but actually gets away. That is infernally lucky there for Caosak. Trying to get his cutter point back. We got the super teams going out of there versus the Sturmpanzer, and we got those ace stars to them, unleashing a torrent of lead. You see it flanking it, catching the machine gun crew there in a bit of a compromising spot. Very good chance of wipe here, though. Certainly would help if RedxWings remember to upgrade it with a 50 cal. And there you go. Machine gun crew snuffed out. Definitely not an ideal move to have the 30 cal there in the center, by the way, there with no support.
Victory point now now under enemy
We can see
control.
that Caosak is just trying to close out this match as fast as possible versus RedxWings, constantly hitting those victory points.
They've
And
taken
certainly
our
with
victory
how
point.
few victory points RedxWings has left, it does make sense as a strategy. As long as it doesn't, like, you know, risks open up opportunities for RedxWings to turn the tide against Caosak again.
All-purpose mines. There, and there. Well, look what the cat caught. Hey, you got a job for us? Back to full numbers.
There we go. Decent engaging the Starstorm here. Also, another Sun victory. We've got 58 points left, though. 58! 9's up north. Massive German assault here, supported by the machine gun there. EC damming that assault. He's closing up the south as well here. Catching the pack forward here. Grenadiers, Panzers counter-attacking. EC8 versus another pack. In fact, we've got triple packs out here for Caosak. South charging the pack forward here. Grenades off against the Sautoniers. Getting pretty brutal here. RedxWings lose close to a third EC8 here, though. EC8 storming in here, but they're getting focused on the anti-tank guns. Oh, got one of the pack crews. Massive blow there to Caosak. 30 EC8 out, going for that Sturmpanzer. Almost got the machine crew here, wiped again, and the Sturmpanzer is now in the danger zone. May want to pull back the more heavily damaged EC8. Fighting continues to be quite relentless, as neither player, of course, is looking to give the other much of an advantage or any opportunities. So need to get that one fixed up, obviously. So what will Caosak do in response to this? Besides, I guess she's going to keep calling in more packs. Of course, need to be careful here with RedxWings. He doesn't get his EC8 parked in front of the German gun lines. Definitely suffered some somewhat unnecessary damage here. And Caosak, though, is just kind of like perhaps starting to focus a bit too much in the center, suffering from possibly tunnel vision here.
Ready to be dispatched to the front.
Which certainly makes the job a lot easier for RedxWings to deal with if he just like hits from the flanks and using the terrain to maybe hide out some of his units until it's too late for Caosak to react. But looks like Caosak looking to prevent that from happening. He's going to push in here. Sturmpanzer support with the infantry is going in the offensive here. Still got the victory point lead here. He does have a good infantry force in terms of size, so I can see the logic in just maybe looking to like just close out the match here before RedxWings has a chance to figure out what's going on and then, you know, push in really hard. EC8's winning repairs, and there go recovery vehicle, and of course war machine, which won't help his call-in EC8s.
Get that newbie somewhere where he can't get us all killed. Everything a growing engineer needs.
Enemy has 300
Ace Sturmpanzer move. Panzer Grenadiers, also Aces moving head support with Sauce from the Grenadiers, also Ace, and there go EC8 actually obliterates Werner there. And the Grenadiers hitting a mine, taking losses there as Ludwig and Otto goes down. There go dashing in here, attacking from a broad angle instead of angles. It doesn't become too easy for the packs to focus down, though. These hit straight down the center. It's definitely making it easier for the pack 40s. So that's a bit of a slip. The Panther's off as well here. Assault is charging in. Got one pack, loses one of his EC8s there. Great, of course, there for Caosak. But the assault continues here. RedxWings keeps pushing forward here. Grenadiers trying to halt the tide of assault engineers here. Bazooka fire swarms going off here on the Sturmpanzer. Santa charging the packs here. Utter chaos here. Grenadiers about to get wiped out. Got the Sturmpanzer. EC8 is about to get knocked out there. Pop goes the Weasel as Brad Pitt is flung out. Another Sturmpanzer away, and we got recovery tank on the way for RedxWings. 41 to 94 here. Caosak's forces are getting crushed here. Slaughtered, decimated, destroyed. Massive losses then to add, you know, further problems here. Now RedxWings has 2 pack 40s here. And of course we got the recovery tank in. With that, Caosak surrenders. GG, game over. probably have, of course, had he picked a battle group, but again, he might decide on purpose not to pick a battle group again just to challenge himself, because just to think there's anything interesting. I mean, who knows? But all the way, certainly a fierce fight here with some excellent play on both sides, some great use of units there, so thumbs up to that. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. This is Imperial Nation. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for the next episode. Bye, everyone.